Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Ncaa, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Coming out aggressively. And he's got it inside the 35. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, but they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. Nice move to keep moving. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
3rd down coming.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, App State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Second down coming up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That's caught. It's Brooks. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Snap it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide out in motion. To throw, it's Singh. Coming after him. It's complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Freeze, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Got his man on the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Warriors! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying.
Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Dances away to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
To the air on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Sticks it in his belly.
Fullback, the ball carrier. Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Appalachian State.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. They'll try to power it in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Wants to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm low-key.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Singh. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Hawaii! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defense...
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Warriors! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
This time it's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now improvising. Gets away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to pass on second down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Hawaii 46, App State 10.
And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll try the run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Andrews. Push down for the tackle.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
After that last completion, it's second down.
Let's go. Gaucho. Tuna. Timber.
He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
29 Philly.
They go to the ground. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Jackrabbit.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Andrews. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Rutgers. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Here we go.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got it.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Easy.
To the air, it's Singh. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Green 25.
From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to... Down to the 37.
Man, this this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Runs out of bounds at the 28. Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Hawaii 46, App State 17.
Ready up.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Moves.
Give to the running back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Ready.
Got
right.
3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Cut it. Cut it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Okay,
The
ready.
Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and goal.
Spider.
Motion from the offense. Now on the move. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a terrible decision and return there. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Get set, get set.
To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
At the 38. 3rd down coming.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He caught it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Strikes the blow. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The league grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to...
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Hawaii, 58.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 14. Set to kick off.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's